Hey guys, this is Luboš with Majority Sprint 6 demo. I was focusing on PDC and bungee integration parts, namely on PDC split into separate trees that you can map to compose. So the separate trees are done. Mapping of these trees under compose object in PDC is not done, but I'm already creating composes locally out of bits stored in PDC, and I'm actually querying PDC to get the bits. So let me show you how it looks like. So PDC has new APIs. One is for tree. You can see what sort of parameters you are getting. So basically it's the module name, module version, architecture, and the actual content, such as RPM manifest, which is just dumped into the object. Tree variant is actually different from the regular variant, which is in PDC right now, and it's not referencing any compose because at the time of tree creation there is no compose. Compose actually happens or is created out of several trees. So that's different now. You can access objects in, if you want to play with it, you can access objects through Django shell, pretty much by tree objects all if you import it. Same for variants. And let's see how it looks like. So if you are going to create, for example, compose, step solving for compose or core, sorry, should just work because there are no dependencies. You are actually querying PDC, hey, do I have any dependencies? No. Same for create repo. Create repo, create repo has integration with PDC that it automatically imports trees which are actually created into PDC. So the getter for module which requires some other module can actually use the tree which is stored in PDC for as a leukocyte for depth solving. So we can see that the repo is 0.02.8, and now if you will get a shells, it will actually use this repository. Queries PDC, right? You get 0.2.8, which was just imported. And now if you just do the same for shells, you actually import shells repository as well into PDC. And now if you run the compose, you will actually evaporate PDC for the latest 3-4 shells of given version 0.1 in our case. Same for core, and it just brings the metadata compose. You can see locating. Yeah. So it's looking for core version 0.1 architecture. Query PDC for this path. Same for shells. No images in the tree, which is okay, and we just done the image method, which is probably the RPM manifest and the compose info, which is merged from from previous trees. Same for RPM manifest, and that's pretty much all. Okay. So the next sprint is probably about linking these trees into compose object in PDC, because we still have it only locally. However, it doesn't project in PDC. PDC still see the original compose object, which has all the data. It's just not linking the trees. And I would like to stream compose info from PDC by specifying, compose release, and it gets the release ID and release details from PDC. So that's the upcoming work. Okay. So see you guys.